What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Bacali, and today's video is going to be for the people who have brand new AMGs and aren't 100% sure what is the proper break-in procedure. Well, I'm here today to tell you guys how to properly break in your brand new AMG. If you haven't already watched my last video, I revealed my brand new CLA45 AMG, and I thought I would bring you guys along through the whole journey from the beginning, and that starts with the proper AMG break-in period. Just to give you guys an idea, I did have the C63S for the people who have watched this channel before and my videos, so I do understand the break-in procedure pretty well. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this car, make sure I break it in properly. So I'm gonna give you guys my own tips. What is the AMG procedure based from the manual and from the factory, just to give you guys an overview, just in case you didn't want to read the manual. It's better to just watch a video with someone who has experience. So I'm gonna hop in the car, we're gonna go over the break-in procedure and call it a day. So I'll see you guys inside the car. All right, now that we're in the car, we can start talking about what is the proper way to break in your brand new AMG. So for the break-in period, it typically, for newer AMG models, it's until 1,000 miles are on the odometer. That's when the break-in period ends, and then that's when you can start progressively increasing the engine load, just basically enjoying the car as much as you can. Let's go over what is important in between those 1,000 miles. First, you don't want to go past 4,500 RPMs for the majority of the time. So I would say between 0 and 600, 700 miles, you want to try to keep it below 4,500 as best as you can. I know you're in a brand new AMG, whether you're in the CLA45 or you're in a brand new C63S or GTR, you want to make sure that you follow the proper procedure, which states that you don't want to go past 4,500 RPMs temporarily. Obviously, if you have to go past 4,500 RPMs, you can, but every day that you drive the car, as much as you can, try to keep it below 4,500 RPMs. The next thing, you want to make sure that you do not use cruise control for the majority of those 1,000 miles. I know in my 2018 C63S, the break-in period stated that I shouldn't use cruise control. I should just drive it just regular, even on the highway. I know it is annoying to have to keep your foot on the accelerator. That is the proper break-in procedure. I'm not sure if they changed it for the 2020s, they might have, but I do know for a fact that you don't want to go past 85 miles per hour. And that's obviously on highway driving, whether or not you're using cruise control or if you're just driving, passing people. It states between those 1,000 miles, you don't want to go past that 85 miles per hour. Like I said before, for the RPMs, the engine load, if you have to go past 85, it's fine, but every day that you drive it, you want to try as best as you can not to go past the 85 miles per hour. So the other thing that isn't stated in the manual for the break-in period that I just want to give as a tip, and I think would be the proper way to break in the brand new AMG, is that you don't want to use the Sport Plus or race modes depending on which package your AMG has. I know the C63S has race mode. The CLA45 only has race mode if it has the AMG driver's package or some performance package, but most CLA45s only come with the Sport Plus, not the race. But this applies to Sport Plus and race mode. In my opinion, in between the 1,000-mile break-in period, try not to use that because it does toughen up the car a bit and makes it a little bit more sportier. Since you don't want to, put too much pressure and too much load on the car, it makes more sense to not use those modes. You can use comfort, sport mode, or individual, but try not to use Sport Plus and race mode. Just keep it as smooth as possible and basically as non-AMG as you can. I know it's very tempting. It was very tempting in the C63S, and it's very tempting in this car, but you want to avoid those modes just because it's easier on the engine. This break-in period is a way for the transmission and the engine to basically learn, because the transmission can learn how the driver's input is, especially at that young age. I say at that young mileage, the transmission is learning a lot based on your input, so you want to do it as smooth as possible. So after that 1,000 miles, when you're enjoying the car in Sport Plus or race mode, or basically enjoying it as it was intended as an AMG, the transmission, the engine, everything will be as smooth, and it will be the perfect AMG for you. So trust me on this, it is 100% worth the wait between those 1,000 miles to break this car in properly. And like I said, this applies to all brand new AMG owners. If you didn't know what the break-in procedure was, this was just a way for you guys to learn. And not a lot of people like to read the manuals. I know I don't, so it's easier to watch a video or listen to a video that basically explains what is the proper procedure. that pretty much wraps it up. It's a very easy procedure. It's definitely worth it. You don't want to not listen to what AMG dictates, because it is important to listen to the people who, you know, built the engine and built the car, because they know what's best for the car. With that being said, the engine is broken in at the factory, so you don't have to worry too much. But I would say follow the break-in procedure, do it right the first time around, and you will fully enjoy the AMG as much as you can. Thank you again for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. There is more AMG content coming very soon on the CLA45, and many other AMGs are coming to the channel in terms of reviews and overviews. So be on the lookout for that, and I'll see you guys on the next video.